The Santa Shoebox project started in 2006. It started with 180 boxes and has subsequently grown to this year just under 120,000 boxes countrywide. Just under 120,000 boxes were distributed to needy children throughout our country.
We got a person, a name of a person, of a girl or boy, and a list of relevant things we need to buy. The checkbox was a standardized list that would comprise of certain items. So what we needed to comprise was an educational toy, something relevant to the age, item of clothing.
The way a drop-off works is somebody arrives, the donor arrives carrying his or her beautiful shoebox. It gets scanned in. The box then gets checked by a volunteer standing at one of our tables to ensure that everything is contained within that box. If it isn't, we replenish it. So what you see inside the hall are thousands and thousands of beautifully individually wrapped, colourful shoeboxes packed on tables with busy checking fairies or elves or Santa's helpers, whatever you call our volunteers. We have quite a remarkable corporate buy-in to the concept. We had 20,000 boxes pledged before the actual pledging process had opened by corporates. For example, eTV was one. I think the concept of a donor being able to identify a child by name and age puts a heart connection into it.
Okay, dis vir ons baie lekker vandag op die eTV hier.
Before we start, can we give Santa Shoebox another round of applause, please? Now I would like everybody to grab a balloon.
The principal said those gifts were going to be one and the only gift that they'll have for the year. So for me, that was amazing to actually do something for one child that will change his or her life forever.
It's a good feeling to give to the less fortunate.
The vibe, the energy behind those children is just, it's wonderful. When they receive their boxes, nothing's taken for granted. The gratitude is real. It really gives meaning to what we do. I thought that celebration that we had at Laurentia was really, it set the standard for the joy of giving.
The event was exciting, especially when they opened the boxes and the expression in their faces, it was amazing.
My personal experiences with Santa Shoebox this year have been profound. I met a young girl. She was 9 years old. She was just literally overwhelmed by the process because she'd never received a new toy or an unused item of clothing in her life before. When you realize the impact of your donation of a shoebox on a child's life, you really can't put it into words. It makes me pretty emotional. Very rewarding process.